Hey everybody, time for the 200 subscriber special. So today I'm going to be doing a quick video on how to make crocheted kunai earrings. These could also sort of be used as fidgets, but at the size that they are, they're a lot better for earrings. And I'm going to be using standard acrylic yarn to do this instead of the plastic yarn. So let's get started. Do our simple beginning loop and tie it off. Then put that tail through so it's easier to work into the project. Alright, so we're going to do a quick foundation chain ring of 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure that's there. Then we're going to link that back to the beginning. Know that that's all connected. Put that tail around so we can work it in. Do a chain of 4 outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll be going back on this chain. So when you go back on chains for rows, there's 2 ways that you could do it. You could either go back through the opposite side of where you pulled in, like that, or if you're going to go back in through the same side that you looped in, what you got to do is go in through the middle of the stitch. A little bit of lag there. There's the oval. There's this oval. You got to go in through this middle stitch right here, or middle part of the stitch, to be able to go back through the same side that you looped in through. That'll be important in a second here as we start our pointed part of the kunai. So just for this part, we're going to go back in through the opposite side. Back 4 stitches. Oh yeah, and I forgot to show it at the beginning of the video, but we're going to be going for the end product being something like this. So this second one that I finish right here, you'll have a pair of kunai earrings. So now that we've got our 4 back, we loop around the foundation ring again. 1, 2. If you missed 1 or 2, it's not that big of a deal. But generally you want to try and go through the whole 11 a second time. So now we've gone through the ring a second time, back up 4 again. Two, 4. Alright, so now we're going to go from side to side to give it that nice triangular point. So what we're going to do is stitch out 2, 2. And so now for this, you have to go back the same way you looped out. So you don't want to be going back this way. You want to be going back this way. So because you want to do that, you have to go through. Try to get you a better view. You have to go through this middle loop right here, going back. So you've gone out to and coming back in with this little outward quote-unquote handle. After you've come back into, you do 1 stitch connecting it to this handle for 3 on this side. Then you do another stitch connecting it to the handle for a whole 4 stitches, and then another 2, 5, and 6. Now you've got an even 6 going from side to side. Now we go back, but it's not the same side that we looped in, so we're going back through the opposite side, which tends to be a lot easier because you don't have to stab it through the middle loop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, just for good measure, I like to do another little row of 6 and then start shrinking it down into the point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that we have that beginning of the point, what we do is start going in 2 on each side at the beginning. So for this row, go in 1, and then loop in the second, and then pull through both those loops. So now instead of 6, you'll have a row of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do that again. 1, 2, loop through, Now it's a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. Loop through 1, loop through 2, pull through, and now it's a row of 3. 1, 2, 3, and second to last time. 1, 2, loop through, now it's a row of 2, so 1 and 2. Now it's the final row, so loop through these last 2. 1, 2, and now you've got your point. It's a little bit different than the other one. These things can be tricky to get perfectly uniform together. So now you just give yourself however much length you need to work with when hiding the tail. Snip it off. Loop through this last loop to tie it off. And then hide the tail. There's various ways of doing it. You got to figure out which one works for you, but generally you're going to go through the different loops and just sort of easily and gently. Sometimes you need to tease the loops open a little bit and then pull the tail through, and you'll have to mold it a little bit to tighten it back in so it seamlessly hides inside all of the work.